Welcome to the Sussex Ambassador channel. Today, we dive into a chaotic incident that unfolded recently at Buckingham Palace. It seems even the grandest of places are not immune to the spectre of disorder, especially when the holiday spirits, and spirits of the liquid variety, are high. Picture this, a jovial Christmas party filled with the staff from Buckingham Palace. Laughter, cheer and goodwill should have been the order of the day, but alas, this was not to be. The festivities took a rather unsavoury turn when a 24-year-old maid, in a state of inebriation, was caught up in a brawl. Charges were swiftly laid against her, including common assault, criminal damage, and being drunk and disorderly. A rather grim list of accusations for a Christmas party, wouldn't you say? The palace, of course, has launched an investigation into this unfortunate incident. Disciplinary actions are being considered, and one can only hope, meted out with fairness. But one must ask, what led to such a ferocious unravelling of events? Were the pressures of palace life too much to bear, or was it simply an unfortunate combination of too much festive cheer and not enough restraint? This incident gives us a rather unflattering glimpse into the workings of the palace. The staff, who should be upholders of decorum and propriety, instead found themselves in a scene more fitting of a rowdy tavern than the esteemed halls of Buckingham Palace. Evidently, the palace parties have a knack for descending into brawls, taking after the example set by the royals themselves. It's a rather sobering thought, isn't it, that beneath the gilded trappings of royalty, chaos and disorder may lie in wait, ever ready to disrupt the veneer of calm. A royal mess indeed. Moving on, let's delve into the conditions that led to such a disarray. The staff at Buckingham Palace, often referred to as the leftovers, are known to work under strenuous conditions. The wages, when compared to their counterparts working for Meghan and Harry, are significantly lower. This disparity in pay, coupled with the demanding nature of their jobs, often leads to a sense of dissatisfaction and resentment amongst these loyal workers. Now let's take a moment to draw a comparison here. Meghan and Harry, who have chosen a different path from the traditional royal life, are known for their fair treatment of staff. Their staff are not only paid well, but are also provided with well-organised and respectful events. The recent Christmas party serves as a prime example of this. It was an event marked by laughter, joy, and a sense of camaraderie amongst the staff. On the other hand, the staff party at Buckingham Palace descended into a drunken brawl, a stark contrast indeed. The difference in the atmosphere of these two parties is reflective of the overall working conditions and the treatment of the staff. It's no surprise then that such an incident occurred. The underpaid and overworked staff, left with no outlet for their frustrations, found solace in the chaos of the party. This comparison brings to light the stark difference in the approach of Meghan and Harry versus the rest of the royal family. This difference is not just about pay scales or parties, but about respect and appreciation for those who work tirelessly behind the scenes. It's about creating a positive and supportive work environment where everyone feels valued. It's clear that while Meghan and Harry's staff enjoy well-organised parties and fair pay, the leftovers are left to descend into drunken chaos. This incident serves as a stark reminder of the need for change within the palace walls. The royal family, it seems, is no stranger to chaos and drama. The annals of their history are riddled with tales of disorder and controversy, each scandal leaving a deeper dent in the public's trust. Let's take a walk down memory lane, shall we? Remember the time when a certain prince was caught in a scandalous game of billiards in Las Vegas? Or the time when a duchess was embroiled in an unsettling cash-for-access controversy, tarnishing the crown's reputation? And who could forget the notorious incident of a certain duke's association with a convicted offender? Each episode has been a blow to the royal image, stirring up a storm of public outcry and media frenzy. The drama isn't confined to the upper echelons of the family either. The staff, often caught in the crossfire, weather their own storms. From the palace chef who resigned due to the unbearable demands, to the bodyguard who was forced to step down following a series of security breaches, the list goes on. It's clear that the chaos within the palace walls often trickles down, affecting those who serve. And now, this latest incident of a palace maid embroiled in a drunken brawl at a Christmas party is but another drop in the ocean of royal scandals. It's not so much the incident itself, but what it represents, a culture of disorder and disregard for decorum that has seemingly become a hallmark of the palace. One can't help but wonder What effect does this continuous cycle of drama have on the morale of the staff? How does it shape the public's perception of the royal family? And, most importantly, what does it say about the leadership that presides over such chaos? Incidents like these serve as a stark reminder of the turbulence that often surrounds the royal family. With such incidents becoming commonplace, one can't help but wonder about the future of Buckingham Palace. A regal institution that has stood the test of time now finds itself teetering on the edge of scandal and disarray. The recent incident involving a palace maid embroiled in a drunken brawl serves as a stark reminder of the growing chasm between the palace's lofty ideals and the reality of its day-to-day operations. The ramifications of such incidents are far-reaching. They not only tarnish the reputation of Buckingham Palace, but also raise questions about its management and staff morale. It's not far-fetched to anticipate stricter regulations being put in place, or even a significant staff turnover, as a result of these troubling events. If the palace continues to make headlines for all the wrong reasons, it risks losing the respect and admiration of its subjects. In the face of public backlash, Buckingham Palace may be compelled to re-evaluate its approach to staff welfare and management. The palace could also consider adopting a more transparent approach to handling such incidents, rather than sweeping them under the proverbial royal carpet. However, change is not easy, especially for an institution steeped in tradition like Buckingham Palace. Any significant changes will require a delicate balance of preserving the palace's regal legacy while addressing its present challenges. This is no small task, and the palace will need to navigate this transition carefully to ensure its future stability. As we look towards the future of Buckingham Palace, it's clear that change is inevitable. The palace must adapt to the evolving societal norms and expectations, or risk becoming a relic of the past. The royal institution must demonstrate its commitment to its staff and to the public by taking decisive action to address these issues. It remains to be seen how the palace will respond to such incidents and what changes, if any, will be implemented. However, one thing is certain: the palace's actions in the face of these challenges will shape its future, for better or for worse. As we wrap up, it's important to reflect on these incidents and the image of the royal family. We've journeyed through the chaotic world of the royals, from the unfortunate brawl involving the Buckingham Palace maid to the broader implications of such events. This incident, as shocking as it is, serves as a microcosm of the larger problems that seem to plague the royal family. It's a telling reminder of the chaos and drama that has come to define the monarchy. Throughout our discussion, we've underscored the disarray that marks the royal family. From the alleged underpayment of staff leading to unruly behaviour, to the supposed example set by the royals themselves, it's clear that the monarchy is far from the picture of grace and dignity. Instead, it seems to be a breeding ground for scandal and disorder, a far cry from the composed, respectful image it should project. We've also touched on the stark contrast between the Sussexes, who reportedly treat their staff well and hold orderly parties, and the rest of the royals, whose staff parties descend into chaos. This disparity paints a troubling picture of the state of the royal family and raises questions about its future. As we bid adieu, I urge you to mull over these issues. Take a moment to think critically about the state of the royal family, the implications of such events, and what it means for the future of the monarchy. Remember, your voice and opinion matter in shaping discourse and prompting change. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the chaotic world of the royals. Your engagement is what keeps these conversations alive. So please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video. Keep the dialogue going, and let's delve deeper into these topics together in our upcoming videos. Until next time, goodbye.